Third fight, it's my friend Greedy Belly Tyson Fury.
Oh, back to Fury.
Do you still want that third fight with Usyk?
Listen, at the end of the year, he'll be begging me for a third fight. It's not me wanting a fight with him. He'll be begging me to do a fight with him. Begging me. Yeah. You watch. You heard it here first.
Yeah. What makes you think he'll be begging you?
Money. I'm the cash cow.
How has your process been with coming to terms with the Oleksandr Usyk defeats?
He never beat me. He cheated, man. He cheated. He had rockets up his ass. He cheated.
Do you still feel
He
that?
cheated. Cheated. Total cheater.
How many times have you watched it back?
I've not watched it. I've not watched it at all.
I don't like it. I'll tell you straight. He should have fought Fabio. That's what he should have done. And he didn't. He didn't do that. He vacated that title. So next thing he should have done is fighting Ajit Kabayel. That's where he should be. That's who he's got to fight next, the WBC title. The situation is, he put out the other day, and I think I spoke to John Dennon on, I think it was on Sky, and he said that he, 3 fights that he'd like to make, and I have no problems with those fights. But if he wants to do those fights, he's going to have to vacate the BC title. That's where we're at. His next fight after he fights the kickboxer has to be for the world title, the WBC world title, or vacate the belt. These guys never boxed. And it'll do well, and it's not my promotion. Good luck to them, and I hope it does well and everything. But I'm interested in the fighters that we work with, and the fighters we work with, they're all stacking up because these mandatories are not happening. You can't just hold on to the titles and sit there and not defend them. And if that's what the situation is going to be, then obviously we'll be pushing for Alex to be stripped. And I don't want that. I love working. I love watching him fight. He's beaten all the guys that we've been involved with. So I want to see him in with some of our guys, and I want to see those fights happen, which are great for the fans, great for the sport, and it keeps the title going. None of these guys, it's not someone who's number 1 fighting somebody down, who's maybe not ranked, or he's number 18 in the world. We're putting in the best with the best. We're making good quality fights in this heavyweight division and other divisions, but in the heavyweight divisions, these are the best.
You're here today and you're gone tomorrow. Today's news is tomorrow's chip paper. No one really gives a shit, do they? If Usyk fights Kabayel, who cares? I don't care. No one cares. It doesn't sell. No one's interested. It is what it is. Kabayel deserves his shot at Usyk, but I don't think Usyk's going to give it him because it doesn't sell. There's no real money there. If you've been with a straight 10-10 for the past 3 years, of your life, and then all of a sudden this 10-10 gets rid of you, and then you've got an all 2 out of 10 coming to you, you're not going to be turned on, are you? In layman's terms, you know what I mean? So it's difficult to get up for that. After a long period of having this 10, to what you used to comes over to you, it ain't really the same thing. So it's difficult, very difficult at times to get up for those type of fights which are not large amounts of money. And if it's not large amounts of money, I can't see him doing it. Not unless I put a big pile of cash in the table and say, right, boys, fight each other. But I'm not going to do that.
Vision.
Most definitely.
Is that still your mindset now?
It's still a mindset to this day. I don't believe in giving up, especially when I plan on doing something and my heart is in it. And my heart is in this. At this point in time, I'm either 1 or 2 fights away.
Oleksandr Usyk will fight May 23rd in Egypt. He will take on the kickboxer Rico Verhoeven. I'm actually quite a big kickboxing fan, so I know quite a lot about him. I've watched a few of his fights. They used to call him the Prince of Kickboxing, and then he elevated to the King of Kickboxing. I mean, he's a very, very, very good kickboxer who's got decent hands. I can't lie to you. It's funny, when they said that AJ was going to fight Rico, I was like, I'm serious, by the way. I was like, I didn't like the idea of AJ fighting him for some weird reason.
I feel like you want some big fights with Don, so maybe Don is the right guy for his corner. But I like both of them. I like Daniel and Fabio. They both good fighters. They both gonna come to fight, so I'm kind of 50-50 about it. I feel like whoever just establishes Donovan's kind of early, I think maybe puts it off. It's kind of a tough read with them two.
Usyk has confirmed that he wants the winner of that.
He's picking the best fight, I guess, and since whoever's the world champion is at that time. I like to see him and Fabio go. It's only right that whoever wins get the fight. So
Oleksandr Usyk has delivered every single fight that us fans have demanded from him. And some he's delivered twice over. If he wants to have a little bit of fun with a legend from a different combat discipline in an unbelievable setting for a boatload of cash, crack on, pal. But the fact that the WBC will reportedly sanction this as their heavyweight championship of the world is absolutely diabolical. They have an interim champion in Ajit Kabayel. They have 15 ranked fighters that have been paying their sanctioning fees. To completely overlook them and entertain this is exactly why I supported Terence Crawford and Shakur Stevenson for not paying their WBC sanctioning fees. They make it up as they go along, and boxing doesn't need them.
Usyk named his next 3 fights, and it was
Rico. This is first. Second, who winner? Daniel Dubois and Wardley. Third fight, it's my friend Greedy Belly Tyson.
Who named that?
Oleksandr Usyk.
Oh, nice. No Deontay Wilder in there?
No.
Well.
You said, I'll not be happy with my career unless I unify the heavyweight division.
How much longer would you say you have in the sport of boxing? How much more do you have to achieve?
3.
3 years?
No, not 3 years. Not 3 years. 3 fights. I want a next fight with who winner? Daniel Dubois and maybe Wardley. Listen, Rico. This is first. Second, it's a who win.
Wardley or Dubois?
Wardley Dubois.
You can't see Dubois again.
Yeah,
No.
and third fight, it's my friend Greedy Belly Tyson Fury.
But for now, he has said it's going to be Rico Verhoeven. We know that one, the kickboxer in Egypt. That's coming up next in May. Not long to go, by the way, for that fight. Not long to go at all. That one. Then the winner of Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. And then for some odd reason, Tyson Fury. That's the 3. I don't want to see Daniel Dubois again. If Fabio wins, okay. Yes, Fabio. Fine. If Dubois wins, we don't want to see a trilogy with Dubois when you've stopped him in the first 2 fights. Makes absolutely no sense. Regardless if Daniel Dubois becomes heavyweight world champion and it's an undisputed, we've seen this undisputed play out already, and I think we all know how it's going to play out again. So we don't want it to be Daniel Dubois. Why is Ajit Kabayel's name not mentioned? The current WBC interim heavyweight champion. Why is his name not mentioned? Why is he not getting an opportunity here?
Would it sit with you if you didn't have that trilogy though?
Yeah, I'm not bothered. I'm over it. I don't care. Here's the thing that I was very bitter with boxing for a long time, yeah? I thought, listen, I honestly think I take to my grave. I think I won both of them fights. I'm not just saying it. I thought I won both fights, but like I always say, you know what Fort did? Fort did fuck all. Because at the end of the day, I didn't get the decisions. So I move on, but looking back at it now, just shortly after the event, like a couple of months, here's what I come up with. And it's quite fitting I'm on Ring magazine to say this, because this is something very true that you need to hear. So I was laying in my bed and I was bitter. I'll tell the truth, I was down, like, why didn't I get any decisions? They fucked me out of boxing, yada, yada, yada. Then I thought, you know what? It's a boxing fight. And here's the thing. Alexander is a good, God-fearing Christian man, family man. Yeah, so he's good. But here's the thing. I suppose he got his decisions. God decided that he was going to give him them fights. He took a lot away from Alex. He took his father away. He doesn't have his dad to celebrate with. And I have mine on the end of a call at any time. Isn't that something? So that made me, like, just move on from it completely. I thought, this poor fella, yeah, he's won all them fights and he's won the undisputed. And the most important thing to him, to phone his dad up or give him a hug or whatever, he can't do that. And I can. So I'm blessed, truly blessed.